the past 4 years, the federal government has lurched from one fiscal crisis to another. And so angry was the American public in 2010 that the Tea Party movement rallied and promoted candidates that stressed their fiscal responsibility. And guess what? Nothing happened. Nothing changed. And the White House and the Congress, they couldn't get their act together. So in post-election 2012, less than a month ago, the country faced the fiscal cliff. And it survived. Today, because the federal government is so dysfunctional, another doomsday deadline has passed, and the federal government is going to have an across-the-board budget cut of 2.3%, the dreaded sequestration. And guess what? Next month, there'll be another crisis, and 2 months after that, there'll be another. So, Jerry, is sequestration a good thing?
This is a really bad solution to a probably the greatest problem of our era. When Reagan took over in California, they were going to have a 10% cut on everything, and they found out that this, like a lot of other simplistic solutions, was a bad idea. But I'll tell you what's going on. For the last 4 years in the retail community, fear has been the dominant thing. It's been the stock market, it's been government, it's been overspending, it's been the fiscal cliff, it's been the election. And now business is starting to come back, and I was at WTOP talking to them and to my clients, talking to a lot of homeowners, and the sequestration is throwing a lot of fear out in the market. So it's bad locally, but it is a bad solution to a very serious problem.
All right, Susan, even though there's a lot of talk about the fear that's out there, it seems like the American public really hasn't reacted to this. So are they tuning out after all these series of endless crises?
I think for the moment they're tuning out because they don't think it's going to affect them, except here, if you work for the federal government, Maryland and Virginia are going to be affected, and Virginia even more so because of the defense cuts. But there is this that came out of the White House of what it is going to mean for the state of Maryland. But the irony is when you talk about one event after another, today, the newest date is March 27th. And on March 27th, if we don't raise the debt limit, the government could close down.